Hello everybody, my name is Yoshi, welcome to my channel, and today I'm gonna be talking about the new ops for Shifting Tides, Year 5, and my opinion on the Battle Pass and the Year Pass. And of course, don't forget the new mode. Okay, now let's talk about the new ops, Wamai and Kali. Kali, the new sniper on the team. I'm sure you all know what she does, what her abilities are, so I'll get straight into my opinions and what I think on her. Now, as of her weapons, I feel like her sniper is a very good weapon, and it takes a lot of skill. So it has a very high skill cap. I cannot really use her sniper effectively, so I find myself using the C75 a lot. I don't use the pistol. I use the C75. Um, Now, I like her gadget. I feel like it is good. I feel like it could be tweaked tweaks such as not destroying team gadgets, because right now it's not a good alternative to Thatcher. I would really like to see it being picked instead of Thatcher, but right now Thatcher's gadget is way like it's far more superior than Kali's gadget. I honestly kind of forgot what it's called, but so I feel like Thatcher's EMP goes way above Kali's weapon. So, um, yeah, I feel like her gadget could be tweaked. Now, I think her sniper sight, could be tweaked as well, because, a lot of people are saying that she should get a second primary choice. In my opinion, that might not be such a good idea. I feel like her sniper is almost like a secondary gadget, so giving her another primary weapon choice would take something away from her, I think. I also think that maybe you could tweak her sniper rifle instead of giving her a whole new weapon. Maybe a sight could be 3 times and 6 times instead of 6 and 12, because six and 12 is just way too high considering the average kill distance in Siege is about 9 to 10 meters. So this change would definitely make her gun way more viable for mid and short engagements. And I also understand that she has her C75, but if someone comes around the corner while you're aiming in, it's hard to get that first shot on the enemy that just peeks around the corner, especially if just a little bit of them is showing. And if you miss that first shot, you're pretty much dead, because it's not very fast to take out your secondary gun, and you still gotta cock back your main sniper, so it's not very viable, if you know what I mean. Okay. Now, on to Wamai. Mm, the new secondary gadget denial on Team Rainbow. Now, although I think he is a lot like Jaeger, Wamai cannot replace him. When to bring Wamai and when to bring Jaeger is situational. I personally feel Jaeger is better, although his 416C assault rifle got a damage nerf from 43 to 38. I don't think this will affect him very much, though. I think Jaeger's ADS is superior to Wamai's magnets. Jaeger can catch a total of 6 gadgets, while Wamai can catch 4. So this also means that Jaeger has more gadget stopping ability. And I also think that completely removing the projectile by zapping it in Jaeger's case is way better than trapping them by using Wamai's magnets. Imagine a frag grenade is coming to you, and then you're sitting down behind cover, and instead of it getting zapped by an ADS, it gets trapped by a magnet, which is somehow, for some reason, near to you, and then it explodes, it detonates on you, so then that would kill you. So yeah, so that is a con. But of course, there are pros to Wamai, such as him having IQ's AUG and his gadget having a bigger radius than Jaeger's ADS. I mean, that's really all I can think of. IQ's AUG is a very good weapon, especially on defense, because the damage is high, the fire rate is it's okay, but I overall think it's a pretty good AR. Now, I don't think Wamai needs to be tweaked at this moment. I think he's in a good spot as of now. He could be implemented into strats. I'd say wait until the next season after Jaeger's damage nerf and see if Wamai's pick rate goes up, then make a move. Now, I personally have played him a good amount when he first came out, and I loved using his AUG. It was a really good gun on defense, just like Jaeger, because Jaeger has an AR. As you know, before Wamai has added, Jaeger is the only operator that had a assault rifle on defense. So having another operator with a with a assault rifle is, I think, a good change up. So that's all I have to say about the new ops. I didn't have much time to completely gather all my thoughts, but these are just my basic opinions on what I think about them. So now I just want to talk about something in year 5. As a lot of you may know, there'll only be 6 operators coming out this year. And I feel like that is kind of a loss, but I also hope that, you know, because only 6 are coming out, maybe they'll have another Operation Health, or maybe they'll, make a Tachanka rework or Castle rework. Maybe instead of like just reworking maps, maybe this year they're gonna try to rework operators that aren't as good. And I hope that instead of just, making an operator like Nook, where it's just they combine Cav and Vigil, maybe that come up with more creative operators instead of just like like Wamai. It's just a new Jaeger, and Kali is just a new Glass. So maybe they'll come up with better operators that are more creative. And that's all I have to say about the operators in year 5. Or not in year 5, but that's all I have to say about year 5 right now. And the battle pass and the year 5 pass. So I know that the year 5 pass hasn't been released yet, but we have had leaks that this is going to be coming out, and that's where you can see that there'll only be 6 operators coming out this year. So I buy all the year passes, okay, because so that I can get all the operators. And I also have the starter edition. I didn't change to the standard edition. I bought the starter edition because I wanted to try, and I ended up getting hooked on Siege, and then I just didn't want to upgrade because I got lazy. So I just bought the year pass on my starter edition. As soon as I got it, I bought all the ops. So of course I bought some with me now, of course. So then from here on, I've just been buying year passes, so I get all the operators at a time. I also buy the year pass for the benefits, right? Sorry if I'm coughing a lot. I'm a little bit sick right now. If I talk for too long, I cough a lot. So as I said, I buy the year passes, but now that we have a battle pass as well, and I know it's free, but like they're really trying to push you to buy the premium, the battle pass, because in the free one you just don't get you didn't get a lot at all. You basically get like maybe a few skins, like 2 or 3. So I don't think it's very good. So they're really trying to push you to get the premium one. And right now, I think it just costs way too much money to get all these things, to get all this stuff in game for the Siege, which is not a free game, by the way. So there are a lot of microtransactions in this game, including alpha packs, and you have to buy I6 credits to get all this stuff as well. So it's just it just ain't so good right now, especially with how much money this game is racking up. So what I think is anybody who buys the year pass should be able to get the battle pass, the premium battle pass, for free, because like this year they're only releasing 6 operators, so I feel like the year pass users should be compensated in a way. And also because the free battle pass doesn't give you anything, and you're already buying the year pass, so I think it's just a way to show your care for the community. Okay, so that's all I have to say about the year 5 pass and the battle pass. In my opinion, I think that they are the battle pass. I feel like it's a nice addition, like a free way for people to earn skin by doing challenges. But I don't think it's a very good idea to make it so that there's a premium, and you have to spend like a lot to get that premium, and year pass users don't even get it. So, in overall, I think it's a good idea, but maybe there could be some adjustments to it. Now, the new game mode, it got released pretty recently. I'm sorry I'm so late to all this stuff, by the way. I just recently came up with the idea to talk on all of this. So, I've played 1 or 2 full games on it. And so far, I like the new game mode. It has some features that I really like the bulletproof glass in the map, which can be used like instead of like a mirror window, it's like a double-sided mirror, so like anybody can use it. And also being able to spawn on top of the map, like in the pre-alpha footage, where on house you could spawn on top of the map. So I feel like it has some really good features, and maybe future maps will use some of these features. So I'm really starting to like this new game mode. It's pretty fun, but for now I think I'm gonna stick to ranked because I don't get much time on my computer. So I usually try to play ranked, face opponents on my level, try to improve in things. So that's all I have to say about all the new recent changes. So let's wrap it up. So I talked about Kali and Wamai. I feel like they're both good operators, but I feel like they could be tweaked a tiny bit, especially Kali, but not really Wamai. I also went over the year 5, and it has 6 operators, and that's about it really. I also talked about the battle pass and year 5 pass, where I feel like there's just too much money going into Siege right now. And the new mode, which I just covered, and you should be able to remember that. So I really appreciate you guys watching my new video. A new a new montage coming out soon. I just need to gather a few more clips. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. You don't need to. It's your choice. I'm not gonna force you. But if you liked it, you can share this video with your friends. Like the video and subscribe. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching my video and my opinions on the new operators, year 5, the battle pass, and the new mode. Alright, see you guys next time.